In less than 2 minutes, your wife is going to die.
Hi, in this video, I will be reviewing the movie Landline, which you can watch on Prime Video. So this is a film by Dele Doherty. So it was written, directed, and produced by Dele Doherty. So this movie is basically about this couple, Kola and his wife Shalewa. So the husband is a military man. He is being kept in a safe house while his wife is at home. She's heavily pregnant, of course. They keep talking on the phone, back and forth, because that's their like only means of communication. But we get to find out that somebody is coming to kill his wife, and the person succeeds every time because the husband gets informed. There's this landline in his room in the safe house where he is. There's this landline, so he gets a call that somebody is going to kill his wife, and he has to like try and save his wife essentially. So he keeps repeating, he keeps having this deja vu moment of on the phone with the wife at a particular time. I think is it 11:11 or 10:11. He keeps having the same conversation and until somebody comes and kills the wife. So he is now trying his possible best to save the wife. So that is basically what the movie is about. So the wife on the other end doesn't know what's going on. Her husband tries to explain everything to her multiple times, but it seems like nothing is working. Because I think there even was about is it 8 times they had done the phone call, her getting killed. And of course it is very traumatizing for the husband to hear his wife getting killed over and over and over again, and there's nothing he can do to help. So that is basically the gist of the movie. This landline where somebody in the future calls the husband to inform him that so person is going to kill your wife, and the manner in which she is going to die and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's now for the guy to figure out how to save her and to figure out what they are doing wrong, all the failed attempts that he can do better in trying to save his wife and his unborn baby. It's really really traumatizing, honestly. It has this, let's say, being stuck in time and repeating the same events, the same moment, the same thing over and over and over again. But yeah, so for the actors in this movie, we didn't even have a lot of actors. So I think there were three main actors. So we have the husband, Kola, who was played by Gabriel Afolayan. This guy is such a wonderful actor. Oh my goodness. Like you could see it on his face, you could hear it in his voice, how scared, and it was a lot, like dealing with having to talk to your wife sounding helpless over the phone and having this strange intruder coming to your house to kill her, shoot her multiple times. So he delivered such a powerful performance. Like it's so amazing how very little people were in this movie, but the actors in it really delivered a stellar performance. And the wife Shalewa was played by Zainab Balogun. Like it was so refreshing to see her, because I think the last movie I watched of her was The Beats, and in this movie she did so good in this movie because coupled with the fact that she's home alone, she's heavily pregnant, cravings, her feet hurt, she's tired, all these kind of things, but she still has to muster up the courage and the strength to fight to protect her baby and try and keep them both safe, because she was really struggling. Like it was a lot. It was really really daunting because you feel like you're not safe in your own home. And it was nice to see how she delivered on this role. She delivered this character Shaliwa so perfectly. And the police officer, or should I say the villain in this movie, was played by Bucci Franklin. No surprise there. Like as soon as I saw him coming into the house to check on the wife, as the police officer, the husband, had called for, like requested for, I was like, this has to be the killer. Like there's no doubt in my mind that Bucci Franklin just had to be the one that was going to come kill this woman. Because how can, like, there's no way you would see Bucci Franklin in a film and not think he's the bad guy or he's the villain of the movie. Like, I'm sorry, but he did so well. Like he did good. It was really nice to see he, him as well in this movie. And yeah, so other people were just voices. I think his commander's voice, I think his boss, I think a sergeant that is higher than him who he worked for. Then we also have this other guy that called him. So pretty much those were the three people we got to see in the movie. Then everybody else were just hearing their voice. But it's a very interesting way of storytelling. It's a very, different type of, movie than we're used to. We usually see all these, repeating time, time loop stuff in, American movies. But it's quite nice seeing like a Nigerian movie try to do something along those lines. It was really, really good. I getting to see how, she fought. Like this babe fought. She learned how to use a gun, learned how to defend herself. Like it was like her husband was taking her through boot camp, like trying to prepare her for war. Like, he was like right beside her, just that he wasn't there, like giving her every instruction. And she had to like tell her husband everything that was happening so he knows what to avoid the next time they go again, because it's like the thing just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating. As the wife dies, he goes to sleep, his phone call, all those kind of things. So it's just back to back to back to back, and they were just stuck in that time. That was just what was really, really interesting for me, because you'll be so curious as to why this is happening, and why her husband, and everything that goes into it. But when you watch the movie, you get to understand everything about it. But it's a very simple movie, honestly. It's very, very good storyline. I enjoyed watching it. If you're curious, should you see the movie Landline, go check it out. You'll be surprised with the storyline. You'll be surprised with how very little actors can put up such a wonderful performance. And if you've seen the movie, do share your thoughts down in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, do subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.